Yeah, hello everyone. Hi Bhavin, good to see you.
Yeah. Hi, Joy. How are you?
That's good. Uh, let's wait for a couple of minutes to get started. I can see few people have already joined, and uh, anyone can from the audience can confirm if both are visible and audible properly. Yeah, thanks. If we are visible, audible properly, or do we need to? Okay, yeah, yeah. Let's let's get started. Yeah,
Perfect. So, first of all, good morning and good evening, everyone. A warm welcome to all attendees who are present here in this session. We hope that all attendees and their near and dear ones are keeping safe and healthy during this pandemic. So, today we are going to discuss on how you can envision the printing business after this pandemic, and we would share a few growth hacks which can be helpful to take up the business from current challenges. We will be also sharing some insights on solutions which can help customers and companies both to streamline processes considering current challenges and make operations of the organizations seamless. I'm Bhavin Vagila, working as customer success representative at Pressure Ideas, and along with me, Jay Jagani is here, who works as product manager at Pressure Ideas. We both are your hosts, and we would take you through this webinar. While going through the session, if you have any questions, then please feel free to put your questions on the chat section. We will address all of your questions at the end of session while doing Q&A. So let's quickly begin with and first of all see the agenda. So here is the agenda. First of all, we would take a look on what is the impact on local printing business by this pandemic. Then we would see the traditional business model challenges. Further, we would also take up growth hacks to overcome the challenges which are been observed with this pandemic and with the traditional business model. Further, we would also cover the customer retention and new revenue stream ideas, and at last, how BYI can help. So let's quickly get started with the first topic. Let us take a look through overall impact of pandemic on this print industry. Okay, so these are the statistics taken out from survey reports. First of all, 80% of businesses have faced downfall in their revenue, as you can see here. The remaining percentage of companies, apart from 80%, are the handful companies who have opted into PPE production or serving the market that has demand increase of certain items during pandemic. For them, the market was lucrative, of course, but while most of the other printing companies struggled, 30% of average revenue downfall was observed. Due to this, businesses were forced to make staff redundancies and many businesses may have shut down. 28% of decline was observed on demand of personalization. There were several reasons on the decrease in the demand of print products. For example, individuals are not hosting parties or wedding events. Businesses are no longer needing invitees for events. People are nowadays meeting through Zoom or Skype or Google Meet instead of meeting in person. Business cards are no longer exchanged the way it was before. At some places, lockdown kept the businesses closed. It was not only the demand, even the businesses were struggling with the supply side. Materials were not arriving on the expected time. Print companies were not able to fulfill orders due to unsettled supply chain, which had a very bad impact on industry and business. I'm sure most of you must have gone through this or have observed, but downfall are not always permanent. There are always rays of hope with innovations and adjustments. So let's take a look through the next slide. Okay, 48% of businesses have found the innovations and new normals as a key, and 21% businesses considers pandemic as a mountain of opportunity. Yes, this is a community who looks this thing on a positive side. Businesses are nowadays innovating, they are adding up new services to their existing portfolios. They are improving their existing offerings and transforming their businesses into a digital mode. Using new set of tech-driven and web-based services, they are continuing to serve their clients and timely meeting all the deliverables despite of lockdown and other challenges. They even turned from physical to virtual. Several business have switched to virtual interactions via WhatsApp, Google Hangout, Skype, Zoom, etc. with their clients and colleagues. Companies are nowadays upscaling and reskilling their workforce and providing them tools to perform better in this time and upcoming one. 27% of productive orders can be fulfilled with end-to-end solution by going beyond traditional approach and adopting technologies to make the model smarter and faster. If you are following traditional methodologies, then of course you will be slow down and there you will lag to fulfill and make yourself competitive. No doubt COVID have presented new challenges but also created potential opportunities. Those who are able to analyze current market insights and take right decisions will definitely outshine and create a benchmark in the market. Let's see the predictions. So here are the predictions. Global print industry is expected to reach by 821 billion by 2022. That is the growth rate of 19%. Packaging printing industry is expected um, 352 billion in 2020 and 433 billion next. That's 4.2% of increase. So these are the insights which are really motivating, and even the statistics are also showing that the growth is definitely going to be there. Let's take a look through the next slide. Okay, can you please go to the next slide? Okay, yeah. So now let's understand the traditional business challenges. These are very important to understand because most of the businesses are not investing their time into innovations and they are still running with traditional approaches, which is also taking their foot back from the growth. So first thing is written that limited access to global business world. Of course, if you are printing company and you are located on a certain area, then you would be having your reach up to certain territory or certain region. You are not able to tap the traffic or the business which is there on overall world. You can tap this particular business by increasing your reach, by spreading awareness. If your awareness is limited to the people, then people might not know that your business is there. You may be having any product which is kind of expertise of yours, but that is not being showcased to the end customers, and in that way people might not notice you, and you may lose those potential businesses over there. Offline management, this is also very important. People are managing their processes offline, and due to that all the time is invested on the offline management. Most of the time is taken away through the offline management, which can be automated. The man efforts can be saved, and those man efforts can be invested where it should be. With an automotive approach, you can also save time and you can also save the energy of people, through which it would definitely impact on the cost of the product. As you are saving a lot of cost of man efforts, overall the product price would also get impacted. Then comes the unable to accommodate more orders. Of course, if you are dealing with this kind of challenges, then your limitations would be there in terms of having the orders. You might not be able to fulfill more number of orders, and that may also create a trouble or a roadblock for your business. Fixed time of availability. Yes, if you're having just an offline store, just imagine the customer can only come to your store within the time when your store is open. They won't be able to see your products or your items after that time. They need to wait, or maybe if any customer would sit idle at home and they would check online, they might go away buying the product from any website which is online available for 24 by 7. Then comes the manual operations. A lot of things can be automated, as I said, with the offline management. Here, if you are still dealing with manual operations, then of course you will need to have somebody who can take care of those operations, and eventually one person would be occupied. Let's say that creating artwork for your customers, you will have a graphic designer who will prepare those artworks. But this can also be avoided. Let's say your website is having a nice product design tool where customer by themselves designs the product online. They won't require your graphic designer to prepare those designs. They would check the templates which have been uploaded by you, and they can pick up one of the templates to decorate the product, or maybe they can design the product by themselves. And in that way you can save somebody's time that can be invested somewhere else. Then comes the limited option to market, to merchandise, and to plan for future. Of course, planning is very important. If you are stuck with this all challenges, then of course you won't be having enough time to plan out for your business, to think about future, how your business should be expanded, where you should create new verticals of revenues, where you can tap new audience. Maybe you would end up doing business into B2B, but B2C, but there is also an opportunity inside B2B, but that has never been discovered by you. So planning for future would also left over here in this case. Okay, so these are the available opportunities to overcome from all of those challenges which are mentioned in the previous slides. So here are a few of the opportunities which are listed. First of all, that is print on demand. This is very trending right now. With print on demand, you can first of all create a best user experience because the delivery timelines would be shortened. If you are situated on one location, your customer is placing an order from a long distance, you may end up putting the delivery very late. But if let's say you have some vendor on their area and you have mutual collaboration, and you are passing that order to that particular vendor and they are fulfilling, then think about how much speedy that customer would receive the order delivery. And that's how like you can get a customer satisfaction. And even the business people who wants to start a business into print industry are looking for such print on demand businesses where they can take your advantage and they can start their business. Then comes the web to print solution. So of course that's an online platform to have your, first of all, an e-commerce where a customer can come and purchase the product, but it's a web to print, so customer can actually design the product online and then place an order. The benefit of having web to print will be the customer can come online, they can check the product, they can choose the templates. If you have uploaded templates on your website, they can design the product with those templates and they can personalize by themselves and place an order by taking a preview how that actual product would look like. The price calculation and everything would happen, and they will make an order. You will as an admin, you will directly receive the print files and a lot of time would be saved there. You won't need to have a graphic designer who needs to sit for a customer to decorate the design and give that to the customer to proofread and then approve it to go forward. It's an automative approach where a customer designs the product online and places an order. Then the collaborative model. Yes, this is the marketplace which is really trending right now. You can collaborate with businesses, you can collaborate with such people who really wants to start printing business. If you have good capacity of providing printing, then you can give them in leverage to resell your products, and you can give them a platform from where they can further sell the products and they can have their own commission. With this, you will be able to increase your order rates because a vendor can sell more products, and if you have different kind of vendors such as them, then you would have definitely more orders and you would need to deal less into B2C segment. Then the 3D printing, which is really trending right now, and that is the market seen in the future. You can also invest on 3D printing machines or maybe on 3D printing techniques where this is going to be a future for the printing industry, and 3D printing have really a nice surge and demand in the market. So these are the available opportunities. To take it more in detail, I would hand over to Jay to explain more on the growth hacks and take it forward. Jay, over to you now.
Yep. Thanks, Bhavin. Thanks for sharing the details over the problems that we are facing due to the second wave of pandemic all over the world. Because at the initial, we considered that only the first wave of COVID will impact the businesses, but the second wave is even worse and have impacted the businesses really hard. And there are some scientists who are getting predictions of having third wave. So this will gonna continue, and if this gonna continue, we have to be continue to think over how we can survive our business, and what could be the new steps, or what could be the things that you should focus right now to secure the future of your business, and or even in a phase to grow your business. So I have come up with few growth hacks to overcome the challenges that majority of the print segments are facing right now. It may be possibility that, as Bhavin said, 80% of the print businesses have faced those challenges. 20% have not faced, because either they are heavily funded already and they have sufficient fund to surpass the pandemic era, or maybe they have already established online platforms, or already working with new technologies and upgraded themselves. There are a lot of reasons, but that 20% is a ratio, and then in the against it's an 80% ratio. So that 80% makes more sense and makes more herd communities there. So that community has to be upgraded to 20% and increase the 20% to 30, 40, 50%. Then the earliest will go there will have more benefits. If 20% is reached to 30, 35%, 40%, and then there are the chances of competitions being raised there. But for now the competition is not there, because they are few steady players and they are operating globally, and there is a need of people, entrepreneurs, businesses who can operate locally to their territory and nearby territories, because this is the way you can expand. Go to your territory and then select another, and reach to global boundaries, and then beyond the global boundaries. That's how the natural growth of any business can happen. So here, to start with the pandemic, if you are owning an offline store, we advise you to go for an online e-commerce solution that helps you to go digital. So you do not need dependency on your physical on-site stores. Your customers can be directly be available to you just by logging into your website and surfing and seeing different products, and then just personalizing the products online with available tools, and give you the orders online. So they just do not need to come to face and deal the certain things. Then customer retention would also be the similar part, because in offline store you have frequent visiting of particular type of customers here and then, but due to pandemic they are locked in their houses and they do not come to visits. And then we see that there is a drastic down in demand as well, because they started adjusting. Parties are not going there, or certain occasions are not going. People are more towards moving to soft side of the business, rather than being on a physical side of printing. So here you can have an opportunity, like if you are in a card business, if you are in the card business and then you want a new stream or new revenue stream to be uploaded, available the platform for your customers, where your customers can design a visiting card on their own, and can download the soft version of the visiting card, and then that soft version can be posted anywhere they want. They can be shareable on WhatsApp, they can be shareable on Instagram, one-on-one, to any other image sharing applications. So that way they do not need any kind of a printing of a particular physical card, but that businesses that you are earning from that offline printing methodology can be earned same amount of revenue or even more amount of revenue by giving them download access to particular number of cards. You can charge them by quantity, number of quantities. You can charge them by number of items on the card or number of usage on the card, or one time fixed charge for downloading the card, and then they want to duplicate, and then how can duplicate. But that's how you can retain your customers, by giving them new options. Because in an orthodox method, in traditional printing businesses, no one is talking about new things, how new things can be delivered to their own customers. The one who are delivering, the one who are talking about inventions, they have already implemented and they are very successful in this line. But this is about the people who are having the print businesses in very limited area, or even they want to survive or want to expand their print businesses throughout the different territories. Because online, by going online, will give you the access of different time zones as well, so you can be available on 24/7. There is nothing like shop is closed or nothing like that. So customers can uh, place order at any time, and you can have notifications on your email, on your WhatsApp, on your mobile, anywhere. So that's the power of a technology, and that's how printing businesses can be grow more and more on you by using this technologies. And then customers can be allowed, as Bhavin mentioned, there is a designer tool availability there. So once the designer tool is available, your customers can have easy to use templates, ready designs. They just need to drag and drop and create whatever they want. Simple and tech savvy approach. And then customer gets an orders, you'll have the orders and you just need to fulfill it. Then there is an option to have new product services to your portfolio via digital collaboration. So digital collaboration means that, say you are expert in cars, but you need to expand yourself in different variety of products. Let's say in apparel segment or in wide format segment somewhere. But you do not have printers, you do not have something, but you can bring orders. Then you can collaborate with such other partners and give and make this system online, so that you do not need to worry about referrals, worry about affiliation of them. How you got customers and you redirected customers to there, and you do not need to worry about your commissions and all. The automatic system will do every payments, platforms, accounting, everything on their own. So that's how you can define revenue opportunities. Because new revenue opportunities in a physical model or in a print shop is very difficult and cost heavy, because it has physical dependencies, it has physical operation limitations, it has everything limited to physicals. Even physical space, if you need to buy a new shop, it will cost a huge amount of money. Even if you want to rent them, it costs you a recurring amount of money. Rather than that, money should be invested somewhere in digital eco space, where you can have everything virtually available, and the money can be earned from their side. Then an online shop is always free for any crisis, because it's a virtual, everywhere, accessible from anywhere, and everyone can operate from anywhere, and the business gets started. Then this is the simplest things that you should do to have upgrade your businesses, or the way you operate your businesses. But the most important thing when you go online is to have marketing approach with you. Because without marketing, even in the physical stores or offline stores, the marketing has their own benefits. Because without marketing, no one knows who are you, no one knows which brand you own, and what your brand conveys and what your brand delivers. If that is not aware to customers, you always have a fixed set of customers which is either nearby you or may come to you just because of your price. That's it. But when you go online, you must to understand what could be the power of a digital marketing, what you can achieve through digital marketing, partners you can achieve, customers you can achieve, collaborators you can achieve, you can achieve more number of orders, you can achieve more number of brand awareness, you can increase your brand value at an international, national, territory level to national level to international level, and then uh, you grow yourself and your businesses, and that's how the expansion of business. See, marketing can be started from Google's search engine or any search engines, then ACOs, then paid marketing, then video marketing. There are a lot of opportunities. So it's even not required to go all in for everything. It should be advisable to start one by one. What is very much essential for your business to get started, start only with that, and then see, try, check out the results, go for the next step, check out the results, go for the next step. Because see, in the next, if we can see that why many businesses tries a lot times in nowadays to go online, but they didn't succeed because the startups failure ratio is 85%. That means we can say 8 out of 10 businesses doesn't survive, as much as they go down the line of 2 years or 3 years from beginning. So why they are not surviving? Because in management there is a very simple principle that your business can only survive if you make them survive 999 days. 1,000 days are very much essential for initial launch of your product or your online solution. So you need to be focused that what could be the roadmap of your first 3 years and how you can survive that first 3 years. That if you successfully survive that 3 years, that's pretty much clear that no one will stop your next 4 years growth. And then at the 7 year, there is again a revisit of what you have done. You need to change it again at the end of 10 years. You need to revisit. So that's a 3 year, 7 year, 10 year cycles. But what people do general mistakes, like people do not focus on marketing strategies. Okay, people believe that okay, let me create a website, let me create a platform, let me give my customers a beautiful excellent UI UX based product designer tool. Let me opt for a beautiful ERP solution, let me automate everything. I have a very wonderful solution. But what that solution helps you until and unless that solution or the customers of who gonna use that solution is not aware about them. We have to give the customers the awareness of the system, like this kind of a system like abc.com is there, which has this things. If customer is not aware, who will not come to your website, and then how will you get the next set of things that you have forecasted from them?
Jay,
Yes.
you just be a bit loud. I think few of people are facing issues in hearing you.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me try. Yeah. Thanks, Bhavin, for doing this. Yeah. So the next one is no streamline processes, because people are started their businesses. They have very orthodox routine to manage everything on paper, and they have a tendency to deal with every situation when they arrives. They have no backup plans or no predefined routines to deal with certain number of things. Because see, majority of the times people have tendency to deal with smaller amount of audience. When your audiences are growing in a number of phases, that number of phases will give you certain visibility of how you should focus on processes, because processes gives you the automation. Otherwise, if you do not follow any processes, and if you think that you can deal with any customers or any orders when they comes, let's say you are capable of handling 100 customers at a time, but what if you have 1,000 customers at a time? That needs a robust process, and if you do not have that robust process, that 1,000 customers will lose trust from you and your brand. So that's a very much optimistic that you should have a processes in place, and that processes has to be automated, so that no manual intervention, because as much manual intervention is there, as much loopholes we can observe from there. Second, sometimes you have your very honest staff, legal staff with you, and their ethics are very good, their working style is very good, they are very much loyal to you, and then they are with you from beginning of your business, or they are very old employees of you. So we do have respects for them, and then uh, because of this respectful nature, we sometimes compromise with the situation, because when the online system comes into the picture, the online system is new for everyone, not for only from you, but for your employees and for every people in your territory, or every people in your organization needs to have an training specific how to cop up the new something new that has arrived, so that people will understand, and people will have more clarity on how to perform using this tech savvy approach. So it's organizations liability to give them proper trainings, and trainings at regular intervals, make the audits of the training, so that they are very much capable to use the particular things or particular softwares that has been implemented for businesses growth in case of further. So your current strength, you need to boost their strength to get more out of their expertise, more out of their experience, and more out of new technology. So combination of experience and technology will serve you and will give you the best results. So it's not like only youth can give you the results. Experience is always required. Then yeah, this is most important thing, no dedication to initial struggling, because as I said, a management principle says you need to at least be in a struggle mode for any particular brand to be successful for at least 999 days. So 1000 days you need to be struggle, but sometimes people are not that much patience, or they are just want to have results very fast. So what they are trying, either they start looking for something rigorously. If they do not find, they change the providers, they go to another one, they do not succeed, change to another provider. But they do not try to understand what could be the reason why they are not getting what they should be getting by the durations they are planned for. So go for the root cause. What are the problems? What could be the best options? What could be the best deliverable situations? Rather than focusing on switching over, because that switching over will not give you the additional boost to your business, but that will just delay your plans, or just delay your break even achievement of your break evens, achievement of your return on investments, and other things. So it's more or less time investment or and money investment as well. So be focused on what you want to achieve, when you want to achieve, how you want to achieve, and be ensure that every successful business needs struggle. So if the struggle is there, then success is definitely there. Then value of branding. See, nowadays everything on digital eco space is branding. So if people comes to you, it's because of your branding, because your branding can have characteristics, your branding can have quality, your branding can have value, your branding can have uh, loyalty. So there are various parameters that you should focus on, that from which of the value of your branding people coming to you, because of your quality, because of your services, because of your ethical values, because of your support system. So there are a lot of parameters, but you need to be on equilibrium of all of them to be on a unique stage from different competitors of your businesses, and in your territories, or in global territories somewhere else as well. So that value of branding will gives you help of your business grow in future, because business can be started with seconds of a decision get started in weeks, but branding can take time, because it must need to win customers loyalty, customers requirements, customer satisfaction. And then Sometimes people do not focus technology on much and focus more on different things, like focus more on marketing, focus more on operations, focus more on other things. But when customer comes to, let's say some people try to focus on customers only. I want to bring thousands of customers on my website. But when that thousands of customers come to your website and technical aspects of your website is not that adequate to adhere those customers will come and leave. Simply in marketing's language, it will impact your website's performance simply. So people comes to you, stay there, leaves there. People comes to you, stay there, leaves there. It simply affects bounce rate of your website, nothing else. So it is there that you should invest equally on technology, equally on marketing, equally on support, because these three parameters are very much essential for any business: marketing, then technology, and then operations. Operations means to support the customers, how customers can contact you, how you resolve their queries. So that kind of an operations. Second operations are internal operations. Let's say how you deliver the orders, how you fulfill the orders, how your employees get the notifications of the orders, what stages of the orders. So rest are the things which can be maintained very well for the operational side, and that operational side will give you the benefit, or gives you the benefit of everything. So here are the six major points that are highlighted, should be very much clear and be in line on, and every owner or every major stakeholder of a particular business should have these things in their focus points, rather focusing on different things at a time. Focused to a straightforward thing, be be there and have best out of it. Then see, these are the challenges, or these are the ideas that one should do this, how should do it, that's to do it, what could be done. So these are the options that you now brush your ideas can be one stop solution for every other needs of yours. Because brochure ideas is aimed and serving in printing industry for last 14 years for delivering this uh, to achieve the vision of end-to-end solutions. So brochure ideas have e-commerce stores ready with different top e-commerce languages like Magento, Shopify, PrestaShop, WooCommerce, anywhere, in any, even in any custom technologies as well. Brush Your Ideas has very feature-rich design tool that any small to big features can be available within the Brush Your Ideas designers tool. Then uh, Brush Your Ideas supports product configurators as well. Like some products doesn't need designs, some products needs configurations like t-shirts, like watch, like furniture, like decoration of your room, kitchen furniture. This kind of needs an complete 3D, like a shoe, needs a complete 3D kind of an visualization where assembly can be done by assembly of parts can be done by customers, and you just need to manufacture that product according to the assembly done by customers. So customer need to choose it, just send you the details, and based on details you have to manufacture and send back to the customers. Then inventory solutions, because if you are in a big printing house, then you need to manage an inventory from in and out, so that your customer never face any out of stock kind of situations. Then print job automation means when you receives any order from the website, have your employees do process your orders. We do have very simple QR code based system where your employees just need to scan a QR code, and the complete entire system will automatically manage the complete workflow of the particular product. Let's say a t-shirt needs design, dye, printing, cutting, finishing, that there are several stages that a t-shirt has to go through in order to have the final version of the t-shirt to be ready. those all workflows, those all soft proofings of a customer. So in case of bulk orders, everything is managed within a one solidated ERP system that we have, in which can be integrated with the website, and the complete jobs can be automated in a way. Then integration with any CMS, as I mentioned, we do support every further technologies that runs for e-commerce, that builds for e-commerce. We do have robust APIs coming out from our designer tool, so that can, that is a leverage to accommodate any of the CMS technologies in front. So your website, let it be in .NET, Java, any other technologies. If you want to opt for a designer tool, it is possible. And then one of the most important thing is to have an end-to-end solution. End-to-end solution comprises of front-end store, your designer tool, and your operational unit. So front-end store is for customers, designer tool is for customers, and your backend side as well. So you can upload templates, you can manage what you want to show to your customers, you can manage products, you can manage inventories and like that. And the operational unit, operational ERP, is for your employees and your managers, or even something sometimes driven by you also. So here the complete set of solution is integrated in a single interface, so that you can have an end-to-end experience for that kind of a solution. So that a customer comes to your website, asks, search for product, design the product, orders for the product. The orders will be assigned to employees. Employees will work on the orders, finished, shipped, happily delivered to again the customers. Customers will give you review and rating. So complete sales cycle of your business will be managed through a very simple single solution. Now, why we do have that lot of opportunities readily available with us? Why that is a product is a really good fit? Because the product is developed by industry solutions. They have an experience of more than a decade in this industry. They are dealing with offline online customers. They are rigorously upgrading themselves by understanding the small shops problems to larger scale organizations problems. They accommodate them into a general solution, and then they develop the solution. That online solution is developed with the help and monitoring of marketing experts, so that to market that solution would be further easy for any opt-in customers like you. If you opt for the solution is ready to market in the different marketing channels and easily. Plus the UI UX of the system is researched and developed, so that any customer lands to the website has a particular journey to follow, so that the customer will automatically redirect it to that journey to the order process, and customer will see the products, customize it, and order process will be done in the most and the least possible time available. So the fast the customer can order, that's our goal, and that's how we develop our software. And then expert business consultant. So we do have expert business consultant with us, who is continuously dealing with the clients for the requirements, to understand them and to guide them to a better solution, and to affordable and to the adequate solution. It's not like you need to go all in, or you can start with a very simple one. It's a equilibrium and collaborative model, in which customers have their own transparency with us, and we do share our statistics, we do share our expertise, and we do share our suggestions to them, and we collaboratively decide what could be the best for this business. Not for the customers, it's for the business. So what could be the best for the business, and until they reach there, we'll be with them. So that's how we work. And let's have a look on the different aspects of the end-to-end solutions that we are talking about. This could be or similar kind of websites you can have. This is one of the storefront that we have with a list of products, list of categories available, very attractive color combinations, very smooth designs, neat and clean, everything, and that have helps your customers to stay on that. Then the very detailed, very niche, and very feature-rich designer tool with a lot of options like text, shapes, backgrounds, your saved designs, image upload, clip arts, name and number, and more. And the in advance, it's like alignment options, opacity skew, and there are many other options, because all the options is not possible to be visualized in a single screen. So that's how the software works. And then this is the ERP extension. So that ERP extension has their own dashboard, orders, jobs, inventories, products, and variety of things can be managed within this. And just three of the things is integrated seamlessly with each other, so that front customers or you doesn't need to worry on how the system will interact with each other. It is already been in a connection that they can interact with each other very efficiently and very much seamlessly. So that's how we opt for, and that's why, we have taken this topic for today's session, because nowadays, in the second wave of pandemic, specifically in Asian countries, in Europe, specifically into some states of US, there is a situation, because that territories, that areas were the best areas in terms of brick mortar stores, in terms of growing territories. But due to pandemic, somewhere they are, they are not coping up with the war against the pandemic, and they are not surviving as required, because we are focusing on that 80% of our businesses which has their own downfalls, on revenue downfalls. 30% of revenue downfall for a particular organization is not a small amount, because 30%, that means you need to accommodate that 30% either from your personal investments or via some credit investments, and that credit investments will cost you more down the line in the future. So that's how we enhance and envision this idea, and we want our customers and our clients to see this. And if they help them to grow their businesses, we will be more than happy. And we'll be available. You can find more details on our website. You can contact us on our mobile numbers. You can drop us an email, get in touch with Skype, and there are a lot of other details. So yeah, that's more what we have for today. Uh, yeah, Bhavin. So, buddy, if you want to add anything, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I think this was really informative, and along with this, having use of these solutions are also very much insightful. I hope this session was really informative to everyone, and it may help you to think from another side of coin, and see how you can make strategies to take your business from this particular challenges which are there due to this pandemic, and how you can invest your time on analyzing on particular aspects which can really bring more value inside your business. If you need any support from our end, or if you need any technical assistance or technology support, then please feel free to reach out to us. These are our contact details. If you are interested to have a look through any of our ready solutions which have an automated approach, then please feel free to reach out to us and book a demonstration where our representatives would give a personalized demonstration of the solutions which we have. And now you would be also able to see a book personalized demo button. So from there you can actually book a meeting to have a demonstration with our representative. Okay, so Jay, I think there are a few of questions kept on the chat section, so
Uh,
let's take
yeah,
one by one.
let's take one by one. Yeah. So first question is there from Jack saying, asking us how soon can I start offering personalized products on my store? So Jack, it depends on, see, as I mentioned in my recent conversation, it depends on what features you want. See, brush your ideas, product solutions are ready to go solutions. So if it is fulfilling your requirements, you can go live within a week. In just working week, you can go live and you can start offering personalized solutions on your. But if you have your businesses running in a different way and uh, doing it, you have your own business logics to run, or if you are running any offline businesses and have established way of doing it, then there might be a possibility to do here and there tweaks, and your going live duration will be different from the ready one, but it will be depends on how you approach to use the software. Is as is, then within a week, and then if not, if you want to customize it, it is flexible to customize, but again it takes time. So that time could be depend on how much customization you need. That's a very simple thing. Yeah, I hope that answers your question.
Kinjal, to answer on your question that how easy is this tool to handle from mobile or tablet? So, very quickly to answer on your question, the design tool product which we have that is responsive with all the screens, so you won't have any issues with the responsiveness. If a customer is coming from mobile, tablet, desktop, laptop, anywhere, they would have a seamless experience as we have built this product keeping in mind that about 80% of traffic into e-commerce is driven from mobile devices, so it becomes very important that the product which we have is also responsive with all the screens and it provides a seamless experience. So trust on that, and you can even check by having a demonstration of the product.
And to add on Bhavin's details, like it's not a simple responsive, like whatever available in the website is simply made responsive using technologies. No, it has researched separate mobile UI that is works similar to mobile applications, like native applications. If you install in your mobiles, it's similar kind of an UI which gives your customers a better engagement in terms of tool, in terms of store, and in terms of other operations. So it's more than responsive because our tool is mobile first web designer, and that's how we believe in that in future the mobile leads are going to increase. That's how we focus more and more on mobile side rather than just making a responsive simple responsive of a particular website. So it's more than that. Then there is a question of Drew about what are the investment requirement for online web to print business. See, investment requirement, as I mentioned in my one of my presentation slide, you need to focus on three different aspects. First is your technology, second is your marketing, and third is your operations. So first you need to focus on what budget you have, and then bifurcate it. Bifurcate it to marketing, bifurcate it to operations, bifurcate it to your technology. Now, uh, to each and every business owner, there are different distribution of marketing. Let's say some of the print businesses need more focus on marketing, less on operations, less on technology. Some businesses need more on marketing, more on operations, less on marketing, and less on technology, and some needs more. So according to that particular distribution and that particular logic of their businesses, that they are owning technology, marketing, and operations. That's how you can, go for the investment and budgeting. But based on your budget, you can select the plans. Let's say based on your technology budget, you can select for an SaaS solution or an on-premise solution with customization or without customization kind of a solution. In terms of marketing, depends on budget. You go start with SEO, then start with paid campaigns, then start with video marketing. So there are a lot of step-by-step opportunities in every sections of your investment cycle. Yeah. So I hope, Drew, I answer your question.
Okay. To answer on Clary's question, that is it necessary to be technical strong to manage this solution? Not needed. The solutions are built in a way that, first of all, that's a front end where the customer interacts, and on the back end, it's made in a way that any non-technical person can deal with the back end in a very seamless way. The operations are made very user friendly, and you would be able to understand them in a very easy way. The solutions are made specific for the printing industry. So we have already kept in mind that this industry is expert into printing, not on the technical side. So that's the reason how we have made this solution easy and easy to understand, first of all, and a seamless approach to manage all the operations. So you can completely rely on the usability part. It is a seamless and easy solution to use even from the backend.
So in just to add in Bhaven's comment, um, it's a very straightforward thing. You do not need to need to understand why it is there and how it is being managed. It will be automatically managed with the solution that is available with us. So you not need to worry on that. You just use it step by step, go from one page to another, and your process or whatever you desire will be achieved even after going by navigating through the website. Simple as that.
Along with that, we have an expert team who are giving trainings on opting for any solutions. We would give you a training where you can understand the solution, and then for the user guides and user manuals are also provided along with video tutorials to operate the system. Okay, I think we have addressed the questions which were kept. We have few more minutes left, so if anybody wants to add any question over here, which can be addressed by us, feel free to drop your question on the chat section.
Yes. So, Bhavin, it seems we are done.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks everyone for joining us, and it would be very much pleased to have you as a wonderful audience with us. We'll look forward to see you soon.
Yes, and feel free to reach out to us if you need any consultancy or any advice on your business or any technology support. We would be more than happy to speak about your business and form strategies to bring the success.
Yeah. Talking is always free, so you can come to us at any time, and we'll be happy to listen to your problems, and if we can, we want to solve your problems as well. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. We'll definitely come back with another interesting topic in very short time. Stay tuned and keep watching us, and thanks. Bye bye, good night, good morning, good day to you. Bye bye, take care,
Stay
stay
healthy.
safe in this pandemic. Yeah.